Yo, it's Mo, and welcome to part 2 of Mo's Coffee Banner Speed Paint video. Yay! Oh my gosh, I can't believe she did part 2 so fast. That's so crazy. Thank you so much for tuning back in for part 2 of Mo's Coffee Banner Speed Paint. I am so excited to show y'all the line art and flats that's going to be happening inside of this video. This video is definitely a longer video, like 14 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna be talking for 14 minutes, but you know, I'm here. So as you can see, I am working on the line art currently. I think that majority of my line arts are in red. I don't know why. Red is just the color that speaks to me. Maybe because of the blood of Jesus. I don't know. As you can see, I am lining up all of my treats first, all of my backgrounds in the order that at the time I was expecting them to be like laid out, and then lining Mo at the very end. Once again, we have Bob spinning in the corner. He's so adorable. Oh my gosh. I figured out how to put him on my Twitch. So like, as you can see, he's like spinning inside like a little Wii loading screen or whatever. That's not the case anymore. He will be freeform spinning on my Twitch at the artist Mo on Twitch. So if you ever want to slide and check out the channel, you definitely can. I'm so excited because before I was basically just watching a video on YouTube and putting it on mute so that he can like do his spin or whatever. But now I don't need that. So that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I get excited. And when I get excited, I get loud. We are accompanied once again by music from Ned. This song is called Tiger Swirl Latte. So adorbs. Please make sure that you check out the original playlist by Ned, N-E-D, on YouTube. I believe he's also on Spotify. So when I was originally drawing this, I was going to have the blueberry muffin be in between Mo's legs, like kind of like she's propped up on it, like she's getting smushed and has her leg over it. But that's just not how it turned out in the end, which is fine because I really did want to show like the detail in the blueberry muffin. But I also wanted to show like I drew that leg really great. You see what I'm saying? Like I wanted that leg to be like showing. It's really cute, but it is what it is. Now we're getting to my subpar lettering skills of my little bubble letters. I do these bubble letters a lot, so as you can see, I'm trying to pick the color for our oatmeal cookie. I'm hitting the raisins and the oats inside of it. I originally was going to have this be more like propped up in front of the iced coffee so that you can see like more of the detail on it, but that just didn't end up happening. I remember when I was streaming, I was like, yeah, I'm not about to fight with this iced coffee and attempt to do any kind of anything inside of it. The iced coffee is just going to be bare for right now, which is fine. And it just gave me the idea to like not even try to struggle with like doing any extra details. Just hit your flats and move on. For the blueberry muffin, I had to like look up a picture of a blueberry muffin to see like how does the blueberries inside the muffin affect the breading, which is why I'm pulling like those little light parts around where the blueberries are poking out at, because the moisture from the blueberries softens up that area specifically versus the areas around it that is like getting hit with the heat. And then like I also very much, the picture I was looking at had like the blueberries bleeding a lot, and I was like, yeah, I want that. That blueberry muffin looks great, by the way. Oh my gosh, like, I need me a blueberry muffin. I'm going back in, and because I did like a little bit of more detail on the blueberry muffin, like with like the bleeding and the lighter blend, I'm going back to add just a little bit more detail onto the oatmeal cookie because it just looked kind of bare. Like all of it looks bare, it's supposed to, it's flats, but that one just looked extremely bare in comparison. And I felt like that doing that also helped with like the finished product and adding on like the shading and the highlights. So when I originally drew the Cinnabon, I'm trying to figure out like what was I drawing? Like where does the icing start and stop? So I struggled with that just a little bit, but I feel like the finished product looks decent. For coloring Mo, I used a reference of my PNG tuber that I use for my Twitch stream to color her and make sure that all of my colors are consistent. Here I'm doing the added detail, which nobody is going to see. Nobody's going to notice, but I noticed, so I'm doing it, of the lighter pigment on the bottom of my feet and hands. It's important to me for the distinction. And then I'm adding just a little bit of pink at the heel and sole of the foot, which again, nobody's going to see, but because I'm drawing it, it matters to me, so I'm going to add it. And even though I'm not doing like the hyper realistic, like doing fingernails and all that other stuff, just that pigmentation shift gives you for me, gives the idea of, oh, this is where like her nails, like are probably starting or stopping. Like if you look at a Black person's hand, you can see where the pigmentation starts and stops. One thing you'll see a lot is this version of Mo is always inside of like my house clothes, which is like a pair of like shorts and a baggy t-shirt. Also, if you tune into my Twitch stream, you'll see that the PNG tuber Mo has like a blanket over her. That's because I'm always cold and always have a blanket on. So I think like in my previous YouTube videos, the mini Mo has like a blanket, a fuzzy blanket over her, and like she'll open her arms every now and again and you'll see the outfit, which is the t-shirt and shorts that she has on, but she's always covered inside of a blanket. So like if I ever draw her some more, she'll definitely be wearing the blanket that I usually carry around my house. All right, I feel like that was a lot of talking. I'm going to shut up for now. For the next part is going to be, I believe, the shading and details and just the finishing touches on this piece. So if you're enjoying the speed paint, hit that like button. Tune in next time for the finished piece. All right, bye. Be blessed.